Hey y'all, I'm back. The video cut off. I think because it reached the hour of video play time, it cut off on me. But I'm back. But I was just saying, I did look up to officers and that kind of thing. Of course, there were some nice ones. But it seems like the ones who, of course, just like any other race, a people or group, if there's one or two bad, it spoils the whole bunch for everybody. And that's how it usually is. We get something negative, and that's all we see. Like I said, I do tell people, of course, there are some good officers out there, which I know there are. I've talked to some, I've ran into some, but it's just the ones who have did the craziness, spoil it for everybody else. Like I said, that happens in every culture, every group, every race as well. And it's sad to me. I mean, it's very sad. Like I said, I was crying this morning looking at that movie. And that's why I couldn't even finish watching. I had like an hour and a half to go, I think, in the movie. I couldn't even finish watching that movie this morning. It's called Detroit, Michigan. It's called Detroit. I'm pronouncing that right. But like I said, that's the movie I was watching, and I was just so upset this morning. And I said when I got on video today, I was going to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. It was just bad, like I said, bad being MLK Day. This is a good topic that we can, of course, talk about, discuss, all that kind of thing as well. So like I said, there was something I wanted to talk about today. And I just hope that with everything that I've said, I just hope that somebody out there, if it's just one person, has a changed mind and just understand that the reason why we're upset, not all of us, but the reason why our people have been upset in the past, and why our people may have rioted in the past, which I understand that it makes no sense to trap your own community, but they don't know what else to do. Some of them have no idea what else to do, but to do violence. I guess I put it that way. I know that's not right either. I know that. I knew that because I did some videos about it before on Facebook. I know that's not right, but for some people, that's how all of that, all the history, all the stuff that went on, that's how it kind of turned out. I guess as far as being violent, which is not right at all, I know. But that's what that movie was based on, about the riots and the police officers and the dirty things that they were doing as far as planting the guns on people, planting the knives on people and killing innocent people is what they were doing. Like I said, I just hope there's somebody out there that can hear me in this video today as far as getting some more understanding about why our black people may be upset in our communities and why we are, some of us are talking about we don't like the police or we don't like this, or why some of us, of course, don't trust the police. Like I said, it's just not about police, it's about those who are racist as well. I mean, it's the same thing, and we know that some of the officers, from what I've been told and from what I haven't seen, but from what people have said, are racist, which yes, I have seen that. I mean, there's racism everywhere. It's not going to stop because they're officers. I know that. They're people too. I mean, it's not going to stop because there's black people who are racist too. I'm not saying that. There's racism everywhere. But like I said, it just makes no sense when we can all just get along and all love each other. I know that's a corny statement, I guess I'd say, just all get along, that kind of thing, but that's what we need to do. There's a lot of us who can't get along for whatever reason. It just makes no sense to me. And I still don't understand why. It just, like I said, to me, it just really bothers me as to why we still can't, of course, work through these issues. And there's no reason why we can't work through these issues unless we just don't want to. My thing is, we just keep being silent about things, nothing's ever going to happen. Somebody has to bring it out. Somebody has to talk about it. Like I said, I'm choosing myself today to talk about it. So it's MLK Day, and these are some of the things that he faced back then, and we're facing it now. Now it's on video and stuff like that. Of course, some people can see what's going on, other races can see what's going on with the black community. Some still may not care, still say the police are good and all this kind of stuff. That's fine. Which we all know that all officers are bad. We're just talking about some. Because like I said, I've seen it firsthand, yes. A lot of it, I didn't speak on video, but I've seen it firsthand. So it just depends on the person, I guess I should say. But like I said, I definitely want to get this out there so we can at least start having these conversations. Whether nobody else even sees this video, I don't even care. But like I said, I just have to get this out there. So I mean, at some point we have to talk about these things. MLK, yes, I say he was right on some of those things as far as love and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I know, but some point you have to let people know what's going on too, as far as bringing people into your world and that kind of thing. Those who aren't afraid to come into your world. A lot of people of other races, of course, are scared to come in the city or saying the North Side is bad or saying this is bad, and they have no idea what kind of people even live there. Yes, some of the neighborhoods are bad. I can say that. It's not every single place like the news may portray. We all know that. Hopefully, we all know that. I hope. Some of you all may not know that, but I'm telling you all that now. There's a lot of places I've lived in the city all my life. Yes, I've seen a whole lot of stuff go on. So, I mean, I've gotten over it. I guess we've gotten past it to a certain extent. I can't say I've gotten over it, but I've gotten past it to a certain extent. Yes, it still hurts to think about some things. Like that movie that triggered me this morning. I couldn't even get through the movie. Like I said, that really triggered me this morning. I was all upset and everything. I was like, oh my God, I was just all upset this morning. But like I said, some people out there who just don't understand. That's why, the reasons why some of us as a people are still upset about different things that's happened. We've been treated so unfairly in this country, and it just seems like when we try to, of course, get justice for ourselves or try to speak up for ourselves, we get told our concerns aren't valid, or we get everything just shot down. It's not valid. Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody's going to help you. That kind of thing. That's what we normally get a lot of when it comes to justice. I guess I put it that way. And other things too. I mean, not just police. I mean, other things as well. A lot of things that we know affect our communities. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, I just don't understand why we are still having these crazy situations go on, while we're still being looked at as the bad people. Black people are bad, black people are this, black people are that, all the time. When we're the ones who, of course, were brought here against our will, like I said, and not even given the same luxuries as anybody else. I guess I put it that way. In a lot of cases that I've seen, I can't say it's everybody, but like I said, I've seen a lot of stuff that has been done that's just like ridiculous. And I see a white counterpart go and get this, go and get that, and it's just like, okay, what's the deal? Just like I can say this at one of the places, I won't give the name, but it's here in St. Louis. This is back when I was in my 20s. Me and my husband at the time was going out with a white friend of ours to, of course, go out to, I think it was lunch, I don't think it was dinner, but going to this particular place over in, what's the name of the neighborhood? I don't know the name of the neighborhood actually, but it was one of the famous popular restaurants here that deal with German culture. I guess I put it that way. I can say that. I just didn't want to give the name, but we walk in trying to, of course, get a table, that kind of thing. Of course, there were open tables. We saw all the seats open, that kind of thing as well. We were told that we couldn't, of course, eat there, and I was like, "What you mean we can't eat here? What's going on?" I kind of figured when we walked in, of course, the looks that we were given, as far as they didn't want us there. I'll put it that way. So we, of course, was upset. Of course, I was upset as well. Let them know that I was calling, I guess making complaints on them, that kind of thing. And was calling whoever I was going to call to make complaints on them. I'm putting this into the oven, y'all. Since I was talking the whole time. Shit. Alright, that's not big enough. I guess I should have said some of the stuff as I was going through. Because I actually just been talking. Let me come back to the video a little bit. Oh, I guess I can bring this over here and let you know how it looks. I'll do that before I put it in. Okay, y'all, since I was just talking, let me kind of get y'all on this, okay? Let me see if I can't flip it around. Okay, well, that's okay. Here is the casserole is completed, and it's going to go into the oven for about 50 minutes. Actually, probably about an hour. I'll just keep checking whenever the potatoes are kind of soft and that kind of thing, then I'll go ahead and take it on out. But like I said, I'm going to put that into the oven. Let me put that down and put this in the oven. guess that's the end of that because I know I did. I'm just put the casserole in the oven. So let me kind of go back and let you all know what I did, since I just got to talking and never did shut up. But I cut up about 5 or 6 sweet potatoes, sliced them into like little chunks. I put in 1.5 onions, excuse me, a whole bell pepper, a whole jalapeno, sliced up, diced, chopped, about 4 tablespoons, big old spoons of minced garlic, the can of stewed tomatoes, the can of black beans. I rinsed the black beans off. I did do that in the sink. I rinsed them off. And I put that in there, and I put grated cheese on top. And like I said, for this, it's just going to go in the oven for about an hour, or whenever I feel the potatoes getting soft and firm, like soft and that kind of thing, so I can go ahead and take it on out. Sometimes it's a little bit longer than an hour, but sometimes it's just about an hour. But I want to make sure that I got that, let you all know what was going on with that, so I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this video shortly. But I just want to say again that I know it's MLK Day today, and I know we're dealing with some of the same issues that we dealt with back when he was still living, as far as the injustice in our black communities and that kind of thing. And let me just say to black people, at some point we have to be the ones that, of course, stand up for the injustice in our communities. Yes, I know some of us are scared to say stuff. I'm, of course, speaking on this video, trying to, of course, get the word out, that kind of thing, and just let you all know that I'm, of course, here if you need to talk, you want to start meeting, that kind of thing, to, of course, talk about some of these things. There may not be a lot that we can do, especially when we're not looked at as our concerns being valid, or that we're liars, or that who cares, or that we don't really matter. I guess I put it that way. And I know that's why the Black Lives Matter, I'm sure that's why they put that little phrase out there. I guess I put it that way. So a lot of times it seems like a lot of stuff that we try to do and implement does not matter, or some of the complaints that we try to put forward does not matter, because nobody seems to care, and nobody seems to take anything we say seriously a lot of times, that I've seen when it comes to our own injustice and dealing with the police in our communities and that kind of thing. I've seen a lot of that, and a lot of times it's not looked at as being anything that anybody matters and cares about. And like I said, for those out there who are black like me, of course, have issues with these things, stuff that's going on. It's a lot of stuff that we can do to, of course, help our own communities and our own people that we do not do. I guess I want to say that, and I'll talk more about that in another video. But like I said, with this, I just want to say for those who are non-black, I just hope that some of this information in this video can kind of shed some light on some of the things that I've seen, I've witnessed, family members, that kind of thing as well, and some of the reasons why some people may be upset with the police or not liking the police or that kind of thing. And this is not to bash any officers or that kind of thing at all, but I just want to put it out there as far as why our black people sometimes are upset and why they riot at times too. Like in that movie Detroit that I was watching this morning, that's what the riots were based on, actually. A lot of these things I talked about in this video that other races seem to either not care about or don't understand. And I'm hoping that I'm giving you all some information that you all can understand with this. I'm hoping if you, for those who may not still understand, you can always reach out to me. I don't mind. I don't mind talking about anything. As you see in this video, I can talk about anything. I'm not afraid to talk about anything. I just want to make sure that whether it's black, white, whoever, make sure that we can all start to understand each other. Because as far as I look at things, and we can't understand each other, we can't even respect each other, we can't do anything else. We have to understand and know what's going on first and communicate these kind of things. Like I said, there's a lot of times that we, of course, remain silent, or no one wants to talk about it because it's too hurtful, or nobody wants to talk about it because they're scared, or whatever else. I'm trying to get these conversations started. I know that a lot of people are going to push back on this. I don't really care, actually, but like I said, we just have to get these conversations started. It's not just with this, it's with relationships between men and women as well. A lot of those things, we just have to get these conversations started. A lot of cases we don't. We want to just sit back and say, oh, it'll be fine if we don't talk about it, keep it hush-hush, that kind of thing. There's nothing that's going to be kept hush-hush in the dark. It always comes to light. We all should know that. It always comes to light. Now, I don't know who doesn't know that so far, but I know some people may think that still, but everything that we try to push back and don't talk about, it always comes to light, like all these murders and all this stuff that was going on the last like 10 years or so with all these protesters and different things with the police killings. We have to start talking about things beyond that. I know, of course, that those things happen. I understand that, but we have to have these conversations in order to get things on the table and to, of course, talk about these things, and to, of course, start understanding each other so we can go ahead and move forward. We can't move forward if we're not even understanding. We don't communicate. We don't even talk about what's going on. We just sit there and just let it just happen, and nobody says anything afterwards. We're just like, okay, that's how it's supposed to go. We have to talk about these things to get people to understand what's going on. I know a lot of people, I can't say a lot, I know some people out there that just don't care. Some folks are racist, of course, I know that, I understand that. And that's fine. I do, like I said, I do understand that. And those folks, we may not be able to get anything across to them. I know that, I understand that, which is, I can't do anything about that. But for those who, of course, want to, of course, shed some light on some things and try to understand where other people are coming from, who have these kind of attitudes and kind of disagreements or the lack of trust, that kind of thing. Hopefully this video can give you some kind of context, I guess, as far as why we probably feel that way. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my butt off. I've been talking for almost an hour and 30 minutes now. So I want to go ahead and get off of here. But like I said, for anybody who wants to continue this conversation, you can, of course, leave comments. I don't mind. Whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are, you can always leave me comments. I don't mind at all. So with that, I want to say thank you all for watching this video, even though I was, of course, doing a cooking demo. I did talk to you about that a little bit in the beginning and a little bit at the end as well. But I just want to say, with this channel, with the YouTube channel, the Sweets, Life, and Love, that's what I'm going towards as far as speaking about sweets in my videos or whatever it's going to be about. Life, whether it's life issues, life concerns, life experiences, life lessons, and love, of course, love lessons, love issues, whatever it may be, and how we can, of course, love each other. I'm going to talk about that as well. So like I said, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt off here. I want to thank you all for tuning into this video, and I just hope you all have a rest of a good MLK day. And I hope with this video, I know it was a lot of things that I talked about as far as disheartening things that we, of course, have not talked about and have been keeping on the hush-hush. Like I said, I just wanted to put some of these things out there to start this conversation. So, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt off here. I want to thank you all for tuning in, no matter where you are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you are. I want to say thank you for tuning into this video. I love you all, and I just hope that we all can start having these conversations and getting these things out there and start trying to understand each other, to love each other. So, and with that, I'm going to get off here. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.